Welcome to MySMI. This is the city's new learning management system, your one-stop for training. Now, when you first log in, you'll be at what's called the welcome page. And this MySMI logo in the upper left-hand corner will always take you back to this page, no matter where you are in the system. Down here at the bottom, you'll see your action items, and this is training that either you've registered for, online training that you've begun to take, or any mandatory training that's been assigned to you. And if there's a mandatory assignment, you'll see a due date listed here in the due date column. If you're interested in taking a Santa Monica Institute course, you can click right from the desktop. And these are all of the events that they offer. Now in MySMI, an event doesn't have a date and time associated with it. You have to click on the event to see the sessions that are available for that event. The icon for live tech courses is the same for all of the technology courses. Now, the city has purchased the entire LinkedIn Learning library, and we've connected it rather than imported it into MySMI, and the connection allows us to get all new content that LinkedIn Learning publishes. So if you click on the button from the welcome page, this will take you to your learning search by LinkedIn Learning. So you can see we have 1,362 LinkedIn Learning courses available to you. Now you can further search. If I change this and I'm looking for something specific like an Excel course, you'll just need to make sure that you're only looking at the LinkedIn Learning ones if you want the online courses. And I see there are 296 courses with Excel in the properties. I can also further filter this. Maybe I want to spend less than 30 minutes. And I can see there are some great courses in less than 30 minutes. I can learn about pivot tables for beginners, things like that. The eDesk video library are the videos that are also available on eDesk, and we're in the process of migrating them to MySMI. So if you go to eDesk under Employee Reference, you'll see training videos, and all of these videos will be available in MySMI at some point. The MySMI guides are guides that will help you do various things in MySMI. So if I click on those guides, it takes me to Compass, which is the city's knowledge base, with a filtered search on MySMI. Now, there are a couple of articles here that I want to just give a quick shout out to. One of them is LinkedIn Learning. Now, the first time you take a LinkedIn Learning course in MySMI, it's going to have you do a little bit of setup. This article will walk you through how to do that, and then going forward, all you have to do is click on a LinkedIn Learning course and it'll automatically let you take it. It's not complicated, but they're just a couple of steps. You can add MySMI to your mobile device, and there are a couple of things that you need to do that. So there's guides on everything that we can think of that may bring up questions for you. And if you don't find a guide, let us know and we'll create one. Now let's talk about this menu in the upper right-hand corner. It's affectionately called the Hamburger Menu because it kind of looks like a hamburger. Now there are a few menus here that all of you will see, which are the Home, Profile, and Learning menus. If you have direct reports, you'll also see the Reports menu. And if you have administration rights in the system, you'll see some of these other menus depending on your rights. So under the Home menu, all you'll see is Welcome, and that will take you back to this Welcome page, just like the MySMI logo will. Now, if you don't find what you need on the Welcome page, you'll be able to find it on your Learner Home page under the Learning menu. Learner Home will take you to a search page if you want to search for training, and that will show you search results from all training in the system. Whether it's live training courses through SMI or ISD, it'll show you LinkedIn Learning courses and anything else that we may be adding to the system in the future. Down here we have what are called carousels. So there are courses that the SMI team can choose to feature, in which case those will show up here. Most popular is simply an algorithm to show you the courses that are most frequently taken. Courses that you've begun but haven't yet completed will show you under your Continue Learning, and courses that you've clicked on to save for later. Picks for me are chosen based on a couple of things, my previous training and also the subjects that I've chosen. And then courses that are suggested to me are also chosen by the subjects that I've chosen, previous courses that I've taken, and of the courses that I've taken, people who are in similar positions to mine who tend to take those same courses, it will offer me more of what they're taking. So it does some machine learning here, and the same under inspired by your subjects. So let's talk about subjects. So here I've chosen some subjects that are important to me, and you can click the edit button and add any subjects that may be something that you want to learn more about, and then it will provide you with training. Now, most of this is LinkedIn Learning up here, and then these courses down here, and also the most popular are the live courses, as the system is new and that tends to be what people are taking more frequently these days. So I can get to my transcript here. I can also get to it, we'll talk about it in a minute, through the Hamburger menu. These due dates here will show me any mandatory training that I have. You'll also see any mandatory training listed here. Right now I've completed everything that I have. Back under the Hamburger menu, let's look at the events calendar. Now, I showed you in the buttons on the welcome page that you could sign up for live SMI courses or live technology courses, and those are also on the events calendar presented in a different view. Now, in any place you are in MySMI, you will only see what's available to you. So now the supervisor lunch and learn or lunchtime learning hour is only available to people in a supervisor's group. So if you don't see that, there's nothing wrong with your system. It's just not available to you. And there may be other things that you do see that other folks can't see. Now, everyone in MySMI has a transcript. And on your transcript are all of your courses. So it defaults to your active courses, and you'll see any of the online video courses like the LinkedIn Learning ones will have you in an in-progress status once you start until you complete the course. And you can just launch it from here. Any of the live courses, or what MySMI calls instructor-led training, or ILT, will put you in a registered status. And now on the day of the course, you attend the course, and then somebody from the MySMI side has to go into the system and mark all of the people on the roster as having attended. So if you don't attend and you are on the roster, they won't mark you as attended, and your status will go to no-show. And that will be on your transcript for the life of your transcript and your employee time here. So if you register for a course and you're unable to go, in advance of the course, we want you to withdraw. And I click on this down arrow here next to the view training details, and I can withdraw from the course. So if you're registered for the course, you're planning on attending, you can view the training details, and that will give you a couple of options. You can add it to your Outlook calendar from there, and you can also download any materials that may have been uploaded to the course, like a course manual, which is where I'm putting all of my manuals for my technology courses these days. Now, once a course is complete, it goes to your completed menu or your completed transcript. Now, I have lots of courses on here, in part because I did a lot of testing while I was implementing the system. You'll notice, if you've been with the city for a while, that you may have training that goes back to 2013 when SMI, or Santa Monica Institute, was originally created. What we did when we implemented this system was import all of that old data from the Santa Monica Institute registration system, so that you could see that on your transcript as well. We wanted credit to be given where credit was due. Now, this is one video in a series on MySMI. More videos will come out on specific topics and we'll go more in depth, but this is a general overview, and I hope you enjoyed it.